morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? It is a little chilly here. We got lots of snow. Are we good? Can we? Yes. Hi y'all. Yep. Hey, hello, welcome everybody. It's outside. It's miserable. It's not fun. So how's everybody doing? Hello. Let's go back to the top of the page. You guys all coming in all happy and cute and adorable. Pat Riemann Schneider. Hello, Lori Clark. Miss Mary. Hello, Natasha. Welcome in. Hello, she says. Hello, Deborah Holman, the Balloonist, Marie France, June Hansen, Matt Keek, Elizabeth. Pat Ada. Hello. Saying hi while I get ready for my flight. Oh yeah, you're gonna go hang out with Balloonist, aren't you? Or did you do that already? Hello, Miss Tracy Albert. Hello, Connie. Good morning, everyone, she says. See you on Friday. Yay, nice. Party. Is that the only day that you're going there, Mona, Balloonist? Hello, so Terry. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I just kind of scrolling there. Hello, April Green. Whoopsie. Tracy H. Miss Alison Stitching. Hello, Let's Stitch, she says. So she's on it. She's on a day off. Are you at the house? Are you chilling at the house? Sophie is awesome. Right there. With a happy tail. She's a good little egg. I have the courtesy of being hugged for the rest of my life as long as I own this shirt by Tracy Provis, because she gave me this. It is so cute. And the boys were making fun of me in it. And it's long. Hold on, let's go to pet cam so you can see a little bit of that. Like it's long. It's long. I mean, it is so big. It is so fluffy. Sophie loves it. I cut it with her. And I love it. I absolutely love it. She gifted that to me while we were in California. I think it was like the first thing she gave me, and to keep me warm, and let me tell you, it has helped so much just hanging out here. So, hey, Crowd Time, how you doing? Welcome in. I am too. I'm like, comfy, cozy Stitch Tuesday. Here we go. I'm tucked in for a little. I saw it, so I think maybe she heard me get a little jelly because Lori has like a dark blue one. And then I know Tracy Pros, I thought she had like a lighter blue one or something. So I'm like, y'all had one, and then I got one. She gifted me with one. Hello, Mr. Peter. Welcome in. It is a cozy. It is absolutely so. And the big huge pockets, like you can the snacks you could hold in this. You feel like a bit of a kangaroo. You know what I mean? It's a great color, really? Pink is my color? Very nice. Hello, Natalie. Good afternoon, everyone, she says. I am totally cozy. I absolutely love it. Thank you, Nadia. I'm just in love with it. Oh, what are you doing? You scared me there. Ironing up 1,080 pairs for checkerboard curtains. What was I thinking? You thought you had an iron buddy, but you didn't sign anybody up to be your iron buddy. Yeah, Charlotte has a purple one too. Yeah, there we go. I know. I'm like, wait a second, y'all have one. It snowed in and the wind chill is frigid. It has been nasty here. Literally nasty. Maybe it was nasty where Peter is too. Peter's only like an hour and a half-ish away from us. More towards like Halifax. We're like right on the coast. Like we can see the ocean from our place, right? Like and it has just been with the ice, the pellets, the freezing rain, and everything. I haven't been out here since I said goodbye on Zoom on Wednesday. I couldn't get out here. The wind chills were way too high. It was dropping below, minus 31, and I couldn't even keep the heat on. I couldn't even turn the heat on. It wouldn't even just like click on to go past the negative whatever, like, yeah, it wasn't. Oh, Remy passed? Me and Charlotte's cat? What have I missed? My goodness. No. Oh. Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. I'm so out of the loop. if I missed anybody coming in, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It has been just absolutely miserable here. I was walking baby steps to come out here, and I was cracking the ice as I went, but it is so frigid that it's just, yeah, it's not fun. It's like sheets of glass. It's sheets of glass with ice, and there's no tracks coming in and out of our driveway for days. Oh, really? I'm so sorry to hear that. Wait, did she make a post and I just missed it? I haven't been on like Facebook at all much. Just been trying to, I was a little depressed, so I keep to myself when I'm depressed. Oh, Carla. Hello, but Sophie's here. Hold on, can we see her? Yes, come here, come here. Here we go. There's the Sophie. Here, we give you a treat here, okay, so people can see. What's we got? We got from Whistleberry Market, which isn't very far from us. We got beef liver dehydrated treats. Oh, she did? Okay, I'll have to check. Oh, Jeepers Creepers, I'm sorry. Hello, Miss Bernadette. Hello from Dublin. I'm looking so comfy. We're supposed to get rain, sleet, freezing rain, snow, and really cold this evening. Just frigid cold for the next 2 days here. It has been like this for a whole week now. So, there you go. There's the Sophie. Crunch, 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 crunch. Can you hear her crunching? Okay, one more. And you gotta go up on your bed, okay? Up on your bed. Up. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Feels like, yeah, it's been crazy. Absolutely crazy. Down. Good paw. Good girl. Jump, 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 jump. I have to move my chair up. For some reason, it slid down. Popping it up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's been really nasty here too, there, June. It's been sad. Like I don't want to do much, and then I don't want to interrupt the boys with their day either, and so I just been like putting around pouting. I do it so well. But yeah, this is like a forever hug. A forever hug from Miss Tracy Provis, and I love it. Absolutely love it. I love her too. I love her so much too. You've got no idea. Well, I guess you do have a bit of an idea. Okay, so this is a new stitch up that we're doing today. Another start. I figure if you don't do the starts, you can't get them in the rotation to do them. Okay, so these are ones I want to work on and I want to finish up. So I am really close to a finish. Let's show that here. Hold on, let me pop that out. I'm glad to see you too, Nadia. Welcome in. We got Zoom tomorrow. Zoom tomorrow for the members. And I'm starting on the flowers that are going to go in the upper corners. Okay. So here is an almost finished. I just have to do some background behind the tower. I don't have to, like I did pick the blue, so I maybe didn't have to do that, but I have to at least do a half stitch. I played around with doing like one way and one the other stitch on here. So it's only like a half stitch, but it does like a little chevron sort of thing, and I love it. I thought that turned out amazing, so I'm leaving that the way it is. I have a little bit more of the wave to fit in with some gray, and then it's just the back, fill in the background. So I thought, yeah, I have some fun with it. I'm like, okay, well, I did the bottle cap, you know, because we're capping the bottle, right, or the light bulb, whatever sort of thing. And I'm like, wait a second, what if we just kind of played? And I just thought, I just did from like the top up here and kind of worked my way down in just like one little section. And I'm like, you know what, I love it, I'm gonna do it. But play around, you don't have to do always crosses, right? So, and it just adds a little play to the top. So, and I thought, what if we did that in maybe like, you know, almost, what am I thinking, like the geometric key, you know, where it's like a square following a square, but then becomes a little hook or something. I don't know. I thought about doing that across here to maybe represent waves, but I think I'll just fill it in with maybe half stitches. So, yeah, so far that's coming along. It's really cute. It's getting there, right? When I came from this, when I stopped up here and then I came up this way, and when I did the stitches along here and they matched up, my gosh, was I ever so excited. I was like, okay, we know how to count. Because I thought, oh, for Pete's sakes, that's not going to match up. I'm going to try my best, though. You know, I'm going to patch it. And then I was like counting in between. I'm like, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hello there, Miss Colleen. How you doing? Over there on Twitch. How you doing, my dear? It's good to see you. It's always good to see you. I like that cute little kitty cat teddy bear thingamajiggy. So cheers to you. How's the weather where you are? I haven't been able to get out to the shop since Wednesday afternoon. I left Wednesday afternoon to go make dinner, and this is my first time back in, only about an hour ago. Hi, gang baby. We got a sore today. I need a massage from Jason Momoa. Really? Too much. Oh, you've been shoveling snow. Feels like 24 here, but it's like 22, but the sun is shining. We are still iced over. We are too. Yeah. Oh, it's been like, we had the storm and then it kind of like came back around again. We had like a day of reprieve and then it came to. I'm just going to grab my cup of tea. Nice, Allison. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, so that's my current almost going to be finished. So that just goes for perspective, you know how big it is. There's my noggin boggin. So, and it's a fair size. Yeah. And it is a light blue canvas that it's on. You can actually see the difference color against this cream colored one we're going to start. So, if you go exclamation pattern, it shouldn't matter what platform you are on. Not pattern, mystery. Hold on, let me just double check that. Okay, that gets you a link to the free Gardening sampler that's going on by Fox and Rabbit. Okay, they have lots of other free ones on there too, but this is a really cute one, and I like the whole garden aspect of it. Okay, so we're gonna pop this one off to the side for the moment, and unfortunately it got crinkled because I had to shove it in my jacket, but there's what January looks like. And then if you go and click and get February, February has a lovely little border that goes all the way around this piece specifically. So this is a lot, because look at your going, that represents 10 by 10, so that's 100, right? So that's 10, 20, 30, that's, you know, and then you got a lot, like 50 by 50 there, sort of thing, to stitch off on the first. So it's a big start on that one. Obviously I'm behind because it's February, but we're going to do our best, okay? I have picked a variety of colors of threads to start off with. I think I might just pull the whole canvas over so you can see. It's kind of a jumble, but you'll see. And I'm going to do it as I work my way out color-wise. So for this first color here, I thought about using this red combination. So if I stick this dark one and I stick to just doing like this and maybe the swirls in the dark, and then the light red, I could do the outside, the north, south, the east, west sort of thing, even biggies, and just kind of mix it up a bit. And then introduce a little bit of orange. I got some pink, I got some light green, I got some yellows, I got some medium and dark blue. And it's only when I had 3 or more skeins of to be able to play myself out, because this gets bigger. You're working from the center and you're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? So we need to take that into note when we build this out. So this is a big canvas I'm starting with. It is a 14, and it does say 30 by 30. I'm going to play with a 29 by 32, I think, and just go by that. If I can't get it, the last of the patterns, to finish off on the top and the bottom or whatever, then I'll just do it on the sides and it's different and unique, okay? So I'll just play with it that way. Anybody have any questions? I started sewing on my Minion FPP on Friday and burnt my index finger. Couldn't sew or crochet. Ended up cleaning out kitchen cabinets. Oh gosh, Deborah, that was desperate. You were desperate for something to do. Oh no. Cleaning out cupboards is just like, yeah. Marcus threatened last time we were away that he was going to empty all the cupboard cabinets and reset it up the way that he wants to, and I'm like, fine, go for it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Oh, Dawn Stewart, welcome in. And I'm going to start this in October. Looks good so far. This one right here, Natalie. Okay, so let's go back to the table here. So I am going to make this all rainbowy. So it says, for what I'm using it as the 14 count, I'm going to need 27 skeins if I was doing it as one color. And because I'm making a mix, I'm going to use up 27 skeins of my stash, which makes me very happy. So Let's start off, let's pick our 2 little reds here. And then we'll put these guys in my little zipper pouch so I don't lose them. I got them all together. And I made sure that I had like 4 of this set to make sure that I can do, you know, whatever I need to do. And then there's some that I have like 3. So, and there's some I have a 4. So, and I think this blue one here I have a 4. So I'll make sure to save those ones for the outer ones, and I'm going to have more canvas to cover, right? So, hello there, Miss Tracy Provis. I was telling everybody about my forever hug from you. I'm wearing right now. Everybody says look cozy. I'm totally cozies. I'm being hugged by Tracy. Yeah, so I got the 2 reds. I got like a plummy red and like a sharp red. Let's show those off here. So it's kind of like a little bit of a plum red and then a sharp red. And so I'll start off obviously in the center, and I'll try and work my way like this way and that way and this way and that way with the one color, and then fill in the other with the other color, whichever I choose. I feel super cute in it. I may not be cute, but I feel cute. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm trying to, I couldn't even get the heat to start up on Thursday, Friday. Saturday I tried, like, I got up at 5, thought, okay, let's start it up. Wouldn't even start. I'm like, it was minus like 28 or something like that, and the wind was just coming right from that side. Today, the winds are still strong, not as strong, but they're kind of coming at the shop sideways. So it hasn't gone out since I've been out here. So I was like, I'd really like to stream today. It's kind of hard to do my job if I can't get to my job site. But I had to break off the ice on the front of the shop and around the handle, around the whole front of the door. It was probably about this much thick on ice, so it took me like, I don't know, 20 minutes to break into the shop. Minus during the chance of wind here. Yeah, it's not very nice. Are you by the harbor? Are you? Yeah, it's when that wind chill gets up, whoo, baby. And I got a nice big hoop to start off in the center with to help encourage me to go in the directions I want to go to make this to fit with my colors, right? You can choose one color. You can have a dark canvas and choose a light colored thread. Have a light canvas, choose a dark colored thread. Use the blue that they have on there. Hello, Silex. What's going on there, darling? I'm happy to see you. Colleen's in here too somewhere. And anybody else who's over on Twitch. So, and that's going to help encourage me to make sure I'm doing all this. It is a lot to start for January. You know, like I said, we're, you know, almost halfway through February, but if I don't start it, I won't finish it. So, and I want to make sure I do it. Oh, hi. All right, got my goggles. This is my canvas. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Of course, I got fluff everywhere from the threads. And I did mark off my center, okay, and I also gave it a little fold. Okay, I'm going to stick this guy underneath, the one without the tightener. And I just kind of want to have my dot in the center, okay? Yeah, Tracy Provis is sick. Is anybody else there sick? I don't know how she got sick, though. But she was doing some socializing when she first got back. And I know she wants to go to her friends this weekend. Tell her all about the adventures. Okay, well, I've got that in there. I think so. And I think, actually, hold on, let's get this up a smidge. Socializing outside. I know, I had to go do that. I had to scoot out and grab some groceries, and it was like, let me tell you, driving on the driveway, which is nothing but a sheet of ice, was not fun. I just took it slow and steady and was like, okay, we got it in the 4-wheel drive. If I can get myself to the road, it was fine. The road was fine, right? So they have been salted or sanded. They don't salt here, they sand. We don't need to add any more sea salt or salt to the sea. Ellie had a cold when I saw him. Oh no, probably they spread like wildfires. Speaking of wildfires, Miss Allison, how's it going in California? Or anybody else who's in California? Just trying to roll it to tighten it. You can use a little screwdriver. I'm just using my finger to kind of tighten it across here. So while we were on our adventures in Vegas with the ladies, we went to a little cross-stitch shop, okay, called Stitcher's Paradise. Really cute. Could have been in there for days and still been completely happy. I don't know why. It was not even like a big shop. Like, it was tiny, but there was a lot there, a lot to look at. Anyways, the ladies were looking for thread keepers, like a thread holder to hold your threads and stuff. I thought, interesting. I wonder how those would be to make via a 3D printer, because the boys have a 3D printer. So I asked Marcus if he could figure it out to make me a couple, and maybe even some that we could possibly sell via the quilt shop. So I asked for something that I could hook through like a binder or something, or to keep everything together, and then something big enough, the holes to hold the thread, and soft on the inside and the outside so that it's not going to rip or tear the thread or cut it. And then even something up here to maybe even clip like scissors or something else like that. So yeah, so he came up with that. That was like just a design, and I kind of like it. So I hope it works out, and we can sell a few. They won't be very expensive. So, yeah. We are good. We had rain come through a couple of times, and the Port Palisades was jacked up. Mudslide. Oh my goodness, jeez. Yeah, he did awesome. It was only like a couple of the bed adhesion. We needed to warm up the bed a bit so it'd come off. But other than that, it was good. We did good. Yeah, it looks like it was just the ticket, right? That's what I was like, hey, wait a second here. And I thought we could like put a little logo in it, and like big hugs or something like that. I even gave him some shapes of like our normal little spools that we wrap things on, so maybe doing things like that. I don't know. I know. I love that idea too. I was like, wait a second, we got a printer, and they're always asking me for, hey, do you want to join us to do something? I'm like, I printed all the fun things like the little octopus and the alligator and whatever else. Okay, I'm gonna try. Just kind of roll up my side here a smidge. Kind of like fold it and roll it, fold it and roll it. She's gonna have to be like tucked away for a while. This is where grime guards really come in handy. Yeah, you might want tomorrow? Okay, I'll let him know. I said, let me ask the chat tomorrow. I said, you don't know till you try. So I'm like, would you like ones for just like 6 or more threads? Something that has, it could be a little longer with like to hold more threads. I don't know. So oh, make sure you find a way to put, hold on, put the floss numbers on it so you know what color. Yeah, that's why he put this part here. Good point there, Wendy. This part here so we can put a sticker. He goes, if you put like one of those like white stickers, and then you could just write on the sticker what it was. And I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. So this was just like a practice. Like we're gonna modify it a bit. Obviously have space over this way so you can actually have, right in front of the hole where the number is, right? Or you can even just put it on the back here, little sticker part. But whether it sticks like this, yeah, I do too. That's what Wendy's encouraged me to do this. So get her started. Okay, so there is my center, boopity boop boop, right there, and that is my thread I'm going to start with. Okay, oops. Let's do this one. There we go. Trimmed masking. There we go. Trimmed masking. There we go. Put masking tape on it. Do the same thing. There you go. Or stickers. I like the masking tape idea. It's definitely cheaper on the budget, for sure. Okay. We are going to use 2 threads. So we're just going to take one out and pull gently. Take another one out and pull gently. And I can show you, I made a little bit of progress on last week's start. I had started with the yellow part that went around the quiet, the stitchers part, and then I realized I'd counted wrong somewhere along the line, and then ripped it out and started again. So, leftover comic boards cut and oh, there's a great idea too. Because I'm like, every project kind of needs its own scissors, needles, thread holder, or pouch or bag or what have you. Here, hold on, let me show you. So, and I made this pouch for this one with some leftover bits from some bag making I did, or project bag making. And then I'll show you. This is, oh, I'll just leave it there. That's what I got done on that one. Last week's start. Okay. Where are you, Pat Ada? Where did you get to? Because Pat Ada and I are working on this at the same time. So that's where I got to on that one. Do you think you can make rulers with 3D printing also? Not a really big one, but make a mid to smallish one or have an extra 1/4 inch. Oh yeah, that's true. You can print off a nice 1/4 inch ruler for FPPing for sure. Definitely. Hello there, Kelly Quilts and Cruises. Morning, everyone. A bit late. No worries. Still on time. You're still here? Nice. Are you still working on it? I got at least the word quiet done and the top part of the art circle, I guess, or arch here. Here we go. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. I know, right? They match. They match. See? The back of one side and front of another. Well, welcome in, everybody. All right, I'm going to take my goggles out. I don't have my fabric for this project, so today's the day I'm going to start on my Lord's Prayer. Nice. Nice. Awesome. Okay, so on this page, when you go and print it, there's an arrow at the top and an arrow at the side. When those two spots meet, that is your center. Okay? I just let's confirm where I am now. So right there, center of the whole pattern and the design. So this is 1, 2, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 stitches across with my little square in the center. Okay. Only we can get it. There we go. So that'll be, if it's 11, so 5 needs to be in the, I guess no, 6 has to be in the center. So that would be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this would be stitch 1 on that row. I mean, that's where I'm starting. I mean, you can start anywhere you like. You can also do this if you don't want to take it on as a full cross stitch, then just do it as a half stitch. It's not going to change the design at all. I mean, the Christmas little swirl I did was just all half stitches, and it looked really pretty. I like how that dark red is really showing up as the nice center for this canvas, the creamy colored canvas. So that's stitch 6, 7, 8, Some people don't go like pull all the way out like I do. They'll just come up a little bit and then just come right back down. But I always find that I get my needle all combobulated back here, and it's a mess. It's a flippin' mess, and I hate it. So I am of a pull the thread. I like to pull it out and out of the way so I know it's snug at the back, and then there we go. Did you get a lot of snow? We have a bit, but a lot of it has blown. Here, hold on. There we go. There we go. A lot of it is blowing around. So in parts we have about 3.5 feet high, and in other parts it's bare because of the way the wind has blown. So yeah, it's a bit of combobulation out there. So cheers, everybody. Let's see how many I had here. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops, it was not a hole I came up in there. 2, 4, 6, 8. Just double check it. 10, 11. Does anybody have any questions about this project? It is, if you're just coming in and you want a copy of the pattern, just go !mystery and it'll pop up, okay? It gives you a link to the Fox and Rabbit, and it is the sampler for the 2025. They have ones previously, but you do have to purchase them. It is a company that is out of Australia, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it UK? They always speak as like as an Australian time, so. There we go. Through all the way through each way too, but when I was doing bit stitch quilting, I did it partially like you just showed. The 12 weight pearl cotton was fine in doing that. Yeah, I just forget, I get a mess. I'm like, ugh, it just looks ugly. Yes, Aussie. Okay, thank you, Miss Allison. And I don't think I really stitched anything like this before, so I'm kind of when I saw it, I was like, ooh, I could get behind that. I like it. Like even just the start. I'm like, even if you just did the January, you know, like just it's a lovely little start. Make it as a wedding announcement or a birth announcement or something. It's just a lovely little stitch out. Okay, so now we've got that centered down this double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 10, 11. Okay, so now I'm going to take, oops, I meant to do this, I'm sorry. I'm going to take my little highlighter. It's got a small bit on one end and a thicker bit on the other. I gave them away as gifts a few years ago when we was giving members gifts for our channel. So checked off there. So what I want to do is like the little 9 patch around it and then just kind of work my way out on either end or go up the center here and set the pace for that. Because obviously I'm doing this part the dark. So it's kind of like either go this way, and leave the swirly parts to the light. Hello there, Whiskey and Sarcasm. How you do, my dear? Cheers to you. Cheers to you, my dear. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do next. Got our lovely little canvas, big canvas here. It's gonna get filled up. Does this end in October? Is that it there, Natalie and Tracy? Does this one end? Is that why you were thinking about starting it? Is it when it was all complete? Is that it? Alright, so we might as well set ourselves for the other direction. So let's do, that's the center. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do like the little 9 patch it has. Yeah, the weather's just been so nasty. And for some, oops, popped out of my hoop here. Thanks. For some reason, Sophia's just like all over the place with the wind. She's kind of like stressing me out. She's panting, and I'm like trying to calm her down. And I don't know. She's not been like this for a long time since Fiona, but we have this banging, and I kid you not, we've tried to figure it out and thought we had figured it out, and we haven't figured it out because we all heard the banging again. It's just like a big bang, and it's like something it's caught up in the wind and then comes crashing back down, but we honestly can't figure out what the heck it is in the house, or it's connected to the house. I think maybe it might be the old chimney pipe, but I don't know. Like, we're all lost, right? So apparently a lot of that happened while we were away, and that just kind of set her all off. No, it's not a gate. There's no gate to the house. Well, then I should look into a thunder shirt for her. So a UFO, it's been happening for a while, and we don't know. All of a sudden, it just started happening. It was like this big, huge whoo, bang, and it was like we were all in the room at the same time, like all of us. So we were like, nobody dropped anything, nobody knocked anything over. It was just like all of a sudden and when the wind is up and it gets a little crazy, that's when the big bangs happen. And apparently there's been lots of big bangs. And we thought we had it the other night, and then the wind calmed down. And then we heard it again. And they're like, okay, well, that's not it. So, we've been doing some investigating. It's kind of annoying, actually. Because we just can't honestly figure it out. There's no doors downstairs. There's no windows that are open. There's nothing. Like, it's a mystery. Natalie wants more stitching experience before taking on something like this. Oh, okay. So I promised her I would wait for her. It goes the whole year. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, Mary. No, we have a tankless water heater. And we just didn't put that in when we bought the house. And that was in November of 21. So it's a go. Yeah, you said that last time, Whiskey. When I looked out yesterday, I could read the slow road sign that was turning 90 degrees on his phone. We're just going to go this way. We had knocking with the wind, and it was the electrical cover going up and down with the wind. Frustrating, not knowing what was making it is very frustrating. And I've checked the AC unit that's attached to the back. I've checked that. I've gone over there. Like when it first started, I'm like, oh, is this thing loose? Nope, that's not loose. Check the caps of the propane tanks, even though it seems like a heck of a lot of noise to happen for a cap, like coming off and hitting the house or something like that. It wasn't those. So, that was a cute project. It was definitely a charm pack. I remember I added the white or switched out the white. But I believe the charm pack came from... You know what? I don't remember. I'm sorry. If somebody sent that to me, and I'm just brain fart right now. Because there could be a few people that could have sent that to me. And yeah, it's pretty cute, isn't it? It's nice. It's a nice, good size. It's a nice, good size for like a lap quilt or something, and it's a great little half square triangle pattern. Super easy. Yeah, it's got some pretty colors in it too. I like the blues and the greens and how they pop up together. Okay, did I get this tight enough now? So more investigation. My parents' house had an attic door that you pushed up to open it, and in bad weather, the wind sort of sucked it up and dropping it. The room to the attic or the space to the attic is in our bedroom, and I would definitely know if it was that, because it's like in the corner of like my corner sort of thing, but by the door. So, but interesting. I think, I don't know. It's a conundrum, and it's really unsettling when you don't know what the heck is happening, because you feel like my house is falling apart. So it's trying to fall apart, especially with all this wind, and we got a lot of wind. We got a lot of wind. Like, she'd be windy here in Nova Scotia. Okay. There we go. Okay, so so what I'm trying to do here is this little like 9 patch section. Got stitches. There's like a little 9 patch, 9, and then I'm going to kind of work my way up and do this little center parts first, and then that'll help me proper placement for my outwards. Okay. Oops, drop my needle here. Yeah, I may have to do that. That's a good idea there, crowd time. Well, that's how it feels. I even thought, well, maybe is it a part of the roof that's come up? But I think it would be flapping more with the wind. Like, this just seems to be, every now and again, it's like a big thunk, you know, and you could feel it. Like, it's making the house kind of vibrate. You're like, what the heck is happening? You know, I'm not trying to let anybody in from the basement either, you know. The boys were down there for a little bit the other day trying to, you know, put foam in between, like, the air intake. Maybe it was like the air was getting sucked back in or back out or blow. I don't know. And it's not that, because they had it all secure. There was like little or no movement in that. And yeah, so it's not that, because we heard it again after that. Dorothy. Yeah. Yeah, so my choice for doing the colors that I am doing is just because of everything I have on hand. I have a plethora. Excuse me. Oh, I was gonna sneeze. What? Sorry, it did sneak up on me. I apologize. Sorry about that. Yeah, I have a plethora of colors I've acquired over the years, so I need to use them up, and I thought this is a great way to use 27 of them. Thank you. Didn't mean to sneeze in your ear. I apologize. It was sneaking out. I thought it was gonna, and then I thought, no, it's passing, and then like, nope, it stuck right back out. All right, so I'm gonna go down here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll cross off the T of the 4. Here's hoping we can keep ourselves on the straight and narrow. And thank you, appreciate it. Hey, I love to sew. Good to see you. Okay, so we need to stitch 4, and then on the last one there should be 1 on either side. Okay, I am gonna try and cross when it comes to these situations. I'm gonna cross as I go, come up and across, and then across and down, and up and across, and then across, and down. Okay. It feels good. You can always rub your finger at the back to make sure things are feeling okay. You got no lumps and bumps or anything like that. So my house that I live in was built in 1895, so that it makes a lot of noise in the window. Yeah. Well, that was like one of the things I wanted to caulk all the windows on the outside, not chalk them, but caulk them. I put chalk once in a conversation. I was very confused. But you know, like caulk the windows and stuff. So I want to do it inside and out, but I didn't get a chance to do it. Just motivation and, you know, motivation wise, I see that, Silex. To get it done, and I just but I'm kicking myself because we can definitely feel it. So I want to take the framing around the windows on the inside of the house, spray foam on there, put the framing back out, and then seal it up. So, hey, Netkissa, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. You're gonna get me in trouble, Silex. There's just some stuff you just can't say on YouTube. Alright. Kind of looks like a little airplane right now. Deb taking flight. But honest, it's going to be a nice pretty pattern when we're done. Okay, let's just confirm that we got 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. See, I think I've already messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, these 3 should be up there. Alright, so now I got to take that out. I'm an extra stitch long here. I went down 5. And I should have only went down 4. Okay. So what we need to do is put those 2 that I put on that one, stick them back up here. That's okay. At least we're checking along the way not to make any mistakes. Okay, we're just going to gently pull out, and then we're going to rethread it back up. You like to squish it over the needle and then pop the 2 threads through the eye, and we'll just sink it back through on that one. Oops, I only got the 1 thread there. Oopsies. Oh, no, not a mess. Say it ain't so. Come on, you. Jumping Jehosies. Okay, here we go. All right, we got this. I'm excited to see your take on this. I have the first 2 months. Oh, nice. Nice. I'm hoping I can keep up too. I mean, I meant to start it, and then I was just I had so much on my brain at, the beginning part of January, and then it was kind of like, okay, like we could take this on. And then I ended up picking up a perfect canvas for it while I was away. So I'm like, hey, there we go. Perfect. So they were destined to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th one, doing a stitch on either side. Okay, there we go. Now we fixed our little boo-boo. Or a needle threader. A needle threader works too. Yep. I have a pink little flower. I don't even know, because I have so many kits going now. I need like a needle threader for every single one. Hello there, Vicky. How you doing? There she is. She's napping. She's living the high life. She is. She's a good girl. She's been the Sunday. Is it Sunday or Monday? No, Sunday. It got quiet, and like the wind died down for, I don't know, about 4 hours or something like that. And she slept the whole time. She was like zonkered because she's just stressing herself out. I'm trying to pet her and hug her and just, just kind of calm her down, letting her she's okay, nothing's gonna harm her, and mommy would beat up the baddies no matter what. And is your you know what? I have no idea. Let me see if I can actually find the paperwork. Hold on. I took it out of its tube wrapping. Hold on, it's here. Ivory. It says ivory. You and me in ivory go together like a smelly soap I need. No, I'm serious. 14 count, 29 by 36. And it costs $10.99 American dollars when I was down there. Yeah, I found that Hobby Lobby. My first time in Hobby Lobby. And I had a good time. It is pretty. It's a nice little, and I thought, oh, it looked nice. And then I picked up a light blue-ish, bluey green kind of one too. That was only like $5. I'm like, you're coming in the cart with me. Thank you very much. Yeah, go together, perfect harmony. Side by side, my piano, keyboard. Oh Lord, why don't we? I'm sorry, it's concert. I am loving it, Craft a Simple Life. This was a gift from Tracy Provis. She gave it to me while we were in California. What happened there? Hello? 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 What is going on? Somebody's fooling around with stuff. Michael Jackson, Public. You betcha. Two very talented artists. Love Hobby Lobby. That was my first time there. I was like, calm down, calm down. Balloonist was with us as well. She's in chat. And Tracy Provis and Lois and Allison, we were all at the Hobby Lobby. We're like, what? Camera keeps bugging out. I don't know if it's the weather or Pop's doing something. Blade Pop. That's what I was just gonna do that, Tracy. Craft a Simple Life. Hello, Suburban Hillbilly. Hi, y'all. Long time no see to you, too. Welcome in. Exclamation Mystery, if you want to see the free pattern that we're working on. And I'm just working away on a few stitches here. So we'll just go, that's the January. There is a February, which adds a lovely border around this whole thing. It is a fox and rabbit pattern free from them. It's a sampler. Yeah, it didn't take me long to rack up some bucks. Let me tell you. LL and Tracy were like kids in candy store. Yes, we were. I have to concur. We definitely were. Yeah. Found my cute little glass cactuses. I found a gamer boy and girl like plaques. They were metal ones for Pop and I's office door. I don't know what's going on, but it's annoying as all heck. Got flipping and flapping. Oh, thank you. I've been growing out just 10 months. 10 months of growing. So, not bad. My hair does grow pretty fast, though. So, you know, but yeah, I'm liking it. I don't like all the gray I'm seeing, but, you know, life is life. Get used to it. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue working my way down here. So I am checking myself off as I go with a highlighter. Okay, or you could use a pencil and just erase it. Trying to fix issues. Oh, okay, don't yell at me. And I don't know if there's issues. And communication there, Buck Mara. Hello, Mona did what? How you doing today? Welcome in. Okay, so we're gonna start working on either side of this here. We're gonna end up doing this little section. So I do got a couple of reds I'm working with here. This is the one red. I'm doing the main part. It's like here and maybe up in here, and then where they've got these little quirls here. I'm gonna do that in a different colored red that I have somewhere else here. Here it is. Okay, this one. So it's just a little bit lighter, and then I have a load of other colors to play around with. So I'm not just having one color. I've got all this. And I made sure that I had more than one skein of the colors so I can make sure I'm going around, because this is going to be like around and around and around like a garden sort of thing, right? So hence the name of it. Good enjoying lunch and a show? Oh yeah, what kind of show? What you watching? I've been watching Death in Paradise. I'm on season 11 with Inspector Neville. So, that guy. It's a good show. I kind of like watching the whole, just kind of sticking to one thing. Other than that, I get like all over the place and I can't figure out what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so let's scoot over here so you can see. I'm going to lurk. Pain levels high. Oh. Well, we're going to send you some good vibes there, Suburban. Okay? I'm going to send you some good vibes. Get some good healing hugs there for you. Okay? Because I'm feeling a hug when I'm wearing my little cozy here. Okay, I'm going to work my way on one side and then work my way on the next. Like come down here and then come down here or come up there. So that's the two. And then this one, we want to go one out and come all the way across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, I'm sure. Why? Thank you, Mona. I thought you would like come back. Oh, I'm watching like NYPD or something, or some other some good show. Why? Thank you. I appreciate it. Enjoy watching your show as well. You guys have such a good time. I love all your giggling. It's very infectious. Just finished your Mandalorian Queen. I posted it on our... Oh, nice. I'll check it out there, Silex. Thanks for sharing. Nice. That's crochet, wasn't it? Were you working? I know you were working on some crochet stuff. Your capybara with no ears. Oh, she's got to go. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. What did I miss? No, you're a capybara. I know, right? Need some ears. Okay, and so while I'm over here, I'm going to do what I needed to here is this little stitch and stitch. Since it seems to be in line, we can finish those two off there. Because it's like a big mirror image. Each side is going to be equal. Like I said, don't do a lot of these. What I do is like a lot of images and stuff. I could show people who may have missed. I almost have a finish. This one right here. I just got a little bit in the wave to do and then some of the background. So, and I did a little back and forth little chevron stitch on the little glass part here, and I just kind of, I'm like, I fell in love with that. I like that very much. I'm trying not to cough, as when I do there is lots of unused, yuckies, muscles that ache. What does your right hand do under the fabric? How do you pull the thread through without holding the frame with your left hand? Asking because I just bought Q-Snap embroidery frame and I don't know how to use it. Okay, sure, happy to help. Happy to help. Okay, so when here I'll flip and flop a lot, so hopefully that's not going to be too much of anybody here. So when my hand is underneath, okay, here's my right hand, okay. So I just kind of keep it right at the ready. So when I come down with my needle, I'm grabbing the tip of it, and I'm going to continue to pull through. So I'm going to stick this back up in its hole. Oops, make sure I get the right one here. Here. So when when I push this up in here, I take my left hand and I grab the needle and I pull the thread all the way. Now I'm not yanking it. I'm just giving a nice gentle tug. And then when I take it and pop it with the left hand through to the hole, it's the same principle as if I was on this side. I'm going to take it from the tip where it's popping out and I'm going to pull it gently. And then I'm going to find where it needs to go. Here, again, push it up and then just pull gently, pop it in the hole, grab the tip, pull it gently, and then back and forth. Thank you. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I just have a little bit more of a, I thought about adding some more texture on this part of it. Like, it's not even texture, it's just the way I've stitched it, right? It's a little chevron, just back, forth. So it's really only half stitches, but I just did it like one way and then the next and then the next and then the next and like that. So and then I just have, I thought about doing a background textured fabric sort of thing in there too. So I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I'll have to finish off my wave first. So, okay. And then back to the coming up in the hole and then back down in the other one. So I'm crossing over this way and then back over that way. Okay. So now I got that. Looks like a little totem. I'm going to check that off on my list. So I'm keeping myself nice and on target. Okay. And make sure you're not using anything that's going to bleed through. So as you're checking off, you may not even notice you might be marking your canvas underneath. So just a nice little highlighter, little marker, a light color, okay, so that you can still see it, right? And then just, we're going to keep working on that, okay? Yeah, play around with your stitches, right? You know, doesn't necessarily just have, you just do half stitches. So, thank you, I appreciate it. It's a helicopter. Yeah, it's got to look like a helicopter. Okay, so where did we end off? We ended off over here. And we're going to come in and do 2 stitches. So just kind of repeat this little setup right here. The 2, this, 2 more times. Does that help you, Netkissa? You just get used to it. And I have it so it's resting between my tabletop and like my belly. You know what I mean? And if you're stitching someplace where you don't have a tabletop, a nice TV table or like those little trays with the little wheels, I have one that just kind of prop the frame on the one corner and then rest it in between and just do a little action. You know, one hand feeds and then catches, feed, catch, feed, and catch. No, I'm not holding anything. I'm not holding anything. Like here, maybe watching it from this way. I'm not holding it. I'm not holding it on. I'm just bouncing it on between the space. I'm using the space between my desk and me as my feed and spot. Like, okay. So I'm not. My right hand is continuously ready to either catch or feed the needle. So right now it's feeding it up. Now it's catching, feeding it up. It's catching. Yeah, so I don't hold it at all. You can get little clamps that could clamp it to your desk or a side table or something like that if you wanted to, and use it that way. There's also hoops that have lamps on them, so you can sit it in front of you no matter where you sit. I think Lori Clark has one. So no matter where you go or where you sit, you have a light and a hoop. So I like that one too. Oh, that's a nice one. Yes, I'm just going back and forth, feeding up and down from hole to hole. Okay. Hopefully that helps. There you go, perfect. 3D print parts to clamp it to your table. Awesome. There's it's a clamp on one side, and then like a wiggly, wiry, but flexible, but also stiff at the same time sort of thing when you get in the position, and then a clamp on the other side. So you can put one clamp on your frame, and then another clamp on your desk, and then you just kind of maneuver the head like a little snake sort of thing to the way you like it. Oops. Uh-oh. See what I did there? I went to the hole below instead of that one. It was like, what? Okay, so let's check off that, because that's 2 lines. I don't want to go more than just a couple lines before checking off what I did, just in case there's a bigger mistake, and I'd rather just rip out a couple stitches than a whole lot of stitches. Okay, so that's me. This is my preferred way to stitch. I find that if I'm using a clamp, my hand as the clamp to hold onto the frame, I find my hand gets really tired fast, so I don't end up doing as much stitching. So is Wendy K just waiting for Marches to appear? So she can get busy on that one. What's your next color choice for yours there, Wendy, if you're still in the chat? And sometimes I work left to right and right to left. And it's whatever gets the job done without the least amount of threads in the back of crossing over. And just try to pull taut enough so that you're not leaving like a little loop or a hoop back there, and then you end up coming back and forth with some stitches, and then you go back and you're looking, you're like, what the heck happened back here? It's because you may have not pulled enough on the thread. Not, like I say, you don't want to yank it, you just want to like tug it gently till it's not giving you any more, and then, you know, continue to stitch. So when I turn this over, I shouldn't have any messes. That's what we're hoping. Hey, Katie Crafts, how you doing? Hey, Sandra. Okay. Oops, there we go. That's just working the stitches back and forth. Okay, that's another set that we can check off here. Now we're working down to our point. So we know we did that pattern a couple times. And then we're going to do the 2, and then 3, and then the 2, 2. And that's going to give us that little thing. And then we just do to make sure we have the same pattern here and here. I can't get my hands to work together like you do. Love one. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it. How you doing? How's the kidlets? How's those beautiful grandbabies? Okay, where did I end off? It's over here. So we're going to go like this. I've been out of the shop for a few days, so I'm happy to be out here. The weather has pretty much said no. And it's not like I could come out here and grab any supplies either, right? I knew the weather was going to get nasty on the Thursday, Friday, but I didn't realize how nasty it was going to get, so. Okay, now we're going to add 3 stitches. Just going to kind of cross over in between here. It's going to go connect this one, this one, this one. Rocking her right now, watching it. Oh, nice. Hope she's doing okay. Alright, and then we just need 2 more down straight. And then we just need to follow that pattern for the other ones. 1 and 2. Okay, so now we're done this. We don't want to go any more in this direction. We want to kind of plug our way in these directions. So now that I'm done with this thread, I still have thread on it. Okay, I still have thread on it. So but I don't necessarily need this anymore. So I'm going to tie it off. So which means I'm going to take the needle, and on the back side, come through and tuck it under a few stitches. Kind of weave yourself a little bit. So whatever you pull, that little tail is going to stay down under there, okay? And then just come by and snip it close, okay? Now there is a little bit left on here. I could get a few stitches. I don't want to waste knot, so I'm going to take it, flip it, and progress in the northern direction. So I'll get the south, north, and then we'll work on the east and west. Does anyone follow Erica from Fibers and Floss Canada? I'm finally going to get to meet her on Saturday. No, I don't even know her. I've never even heard of her. Do you know what a drooling mess? But they're so cute. Alright, so now let's try not to make the mistake I made before, which we want to go up 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches only. So 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one we have 3 stitches across. Okay, now it's 2 in this direction. Erica lives sort of near the next city to west that you might know. Oh, okay, she's hosting Stitch and Lunch. Nay, fantastic! Well, tell her we said hello. Tell her we said hello. Here. Now that's kind of getting a little snug. We might be able to get at least one way across here. Let's try. We have to cut it shy, but that's okay. We got more thread. We just want to try and utilize our thread as much as possible, right? Ooh, might be able to get all the way, at least in the one direction. Okay, so now take it. We're going to flip it over. Hello, Linda. How you doing, Irish lady? Just stopping in for lunch and gave my brain a break. Been working on estimates for different customers, trying to quilt a few minutes every day. Hope you're. I am trying to stay warm. This beautiful, lovely onesie is helping, or hoodie cozy. My forever hug from Tracy Provis. Okay, and then we just kind of tuck that right under there, and then trim off the tail. Okay, and then we'll grab our threads. I've probably taken with me like 5 times already. It's everywhere. Oh no, it's here. Okay, I did hold it. Ugh. I got it. I got it. Oh, there we go. Let's take this off for a moment. We'll thread. Put your smart hand behind and your thumb hand in front. Right hand underneath if you're right-handed. What am I missing here? It's Julie miss? I'm confused by that. Is Jimmy that you have been working on? Oh, yeah, I haven't seen Laura. I think she said very right back, but I'm not sure if I've seen her in a little bit. But then again, my head has been down. Her dragon, yeah, I think she said she thought she made a mistake, but she realized, and then she was ripping stuff out, and then corrected herself. Her canvas wasn't in the right direction, so I know how frustrating that can be. So now I know she did mark the top of her canvas, and same like a situation like this too. You just kind of mark your centers, north, south, east, west. I know that when I go to do my tighten at the top of my hoop, I usually try to put that as north as possible. So, cheers everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Oops. It is this, oops, not that. That outside. It is blowing. You can see the trees going on the right hand side of the camera there. She bit whimdy. Cheers, thank you. Thank you, Ellie. And I can, there's a tree at the back that's close enough to the shop that I can hear it hit the shop sometimes, so we'll have to trim that up in the spring. But other than that, I mean, as long as the wind doesn't come like straight on at the back of the shop, it's great. But that's another reason why we're trying to raise funds for the new heating system. Unfortunately, this one does not allow me to come out here when it's anything minus such and such degree, because or the wind is up so crazy that it just can't handle it. Oops, hold on. I'm trying to thread my thread here and it's not working. Oops, there we go. Yes, but that is what I did with big stitch quilting. I have not attempted it with cross stitch yet. I have 20 years of learning motor skills to cross stitch one-handed. There we go. Did I get her? I got her. I love this dark red. It's like a plummy, reminds me of like a red wine. Red, red wine. Take close to me. Do 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 do. Okay, we didn't cross those yet, but we will. Okay, so that's our pattern caught up. Okay, turn it the right way. I mean, you can have a smaller hoop if you want. That's, I thought, oh, well, because I wanted to kind of see it all as I was working on it, I, of course, had to pick a big one. So, you know. Like big hoops, I cannot lie. Yeah, I found all sorts of like really good deals at Hobby Lobby. So I mean, which I would find. I mean, their cross stitch section was awesome, better than some of our little fabric stores, that's for sure. Um, But we didn't go to any of the local quilt shops that were there or any of the local, I mean, we went to Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Any of the specialty stuff, we, like, that was when we were out adventuring somewhere else, like Quilts in a Day. So, yeah, Stitcher's Paradise. You know, those were, like, really the specialty, like, little places that we visited off to. Yeah, she's crazy breezy out here. I was gonna say crazy breezy beautiful, but maybe not. If you like that weather. Okay, now we're gonna do the little pattern that it's setting out here. So just like the 2, the 1, the 2, the 1, and so on forth. So get some work done on this. Yeah, when the wind just howls and you can just hear it and just feel it, and even though your house, thank goodness the house didn't, you know, everything was working okay there. There was a morning or two that it got down to like 62 degrees, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? Don't tell me we're out of propane. But it, for some reason, I don't know if it just had a delayed or got an error and then reset itself or something, but it finally kicked in again. I was like, holy moly. I'd already turned on heaters. You know, spacial heaters, opened up the cupboard underneath the sink, so, you know, no pipes would freeze and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's been interesting. I'm not working outside today. The wind is, oh, it's crazy. Stitcher's Paradise is a gorgeous store. The one in Vegas, I love to sew. Have you been there? You've been there. It is for such a small little spot. It is jam packed full with so much to see. Like it's a visual candies Stitcher's Paradise. Literally, they named the store correctly. There's so many patterns. I love that they had taken like so many cross stitch projects. It wasn't just filled with, you know, patterns and canvases and thread. They had like projects that were done and gorgeous and set out in different ways. Some little holders, some little, you know, prop up frames, some frames on the wall, little, I don't know, like containers and stuff. Like they had just so many really cool different ideas for all these cross stitches that they were working on, right? Little scented pillows and sashes and you name it, like handkerchiefs, and oh, it was really neat. It's about 5 degrees Celsius and cloudy here. I'm heading out in about an hour to get my hair cut. It will be a nice walk. Oh, that's good. That'd be brisk and nice. Don't you go running away on me, pattern. It was mind-boggling in there. It certainly made you want to buy. It totally did. I'm with you there, Tracy. I was like, okay, I can't afford this store. I got to get out. I literally went out. I'm like, I'm checking myself out. I got 2 patterns and a little bit of thread. I'm out. I gotta go. And so I went outside and bugged Mr. Eric for a while. For some reason, he didn't want to come in with us. He came in to sew, yeah, though. I mean, found himself a nice comfy spot to chill out. So it was cute. He was a great man for taking us a bunch of ladies around. I felt very honored he was gifting us with his, like 2 days of his time, and most of it was driving us around. Yes, I said he was very nice to drive. I was bugging him from Stitcher's Paradise when you guys were still in there. I'm like, okay, I gotta tap out. I'll be like, I can't afford anything in here anymore. I gotta go home and explain all this. This is what I would outbug Mr. Eric. He did take us into the wild. Target shoot was fun. Good memories there. That's for sure. Okay, so on this part is this right up here. I'm going to start the descend. So I'm going to come to the tip again. And we're just matching the pattern this side to that side. Okay. Sometimes if you're unsure, you can always do a half stitch to stitch out your project and then just come back and cross it. You know what I mean? Like that's... You know, that's always an option too. I kind of like to kind of cross as, like, I don't like to leave big gaps unless I'm totally just doing it as a half stitch. So, just come all the way up, all the way back down. And now again, let's just make sure that we are setting ourselves right here. Got our 1, 2, 3s, our 1, 2, 3s. Let's go, Cotton Eye Joe. We made our own calzones or panzerottis last night. And yeah, it was very tasty. I had chicken, asparagus, and spinach with a spinach dip kind of sauce instead of like a tomato sauce. It was very tasty. I enjoyed it very much. I have another half for when I'm done today. Hello, Zaza! Where did you find your sewing themed Mickey Mouse ears? Oh, those were personally made for us by Miss Lois's daughter, Erin. Hold on. What did I just do with them? Oh, they're here. Here, desk here. They were personally made for us. So this one was specifically made for me. Tracy was specifically made for her. Take care of them, Mona. I got the dark blue. Tracy's was more like this kind of tealy kind of color there. Allison's was red, and Lois was orange. And we have a really cute picture of all of us in our adorable ears in the car. Let's see if I can find it here for a second. I'll get you, Sophie. Hey, down. Hey, down. You good? Let's see if I can pull up that photo. Turn. Why does that not want to turn? Okay, go. You can see us all hanging out in our little ears there? We look adorable. Totally adorable. Yeah, they were custom made for us. Totally. Absolutely love them. Yeah. I mean, and how could you not look cute in a pair of Mickey Mouse ears? Like, come on. Like, come on. Sorry, someone's not happy with the way things are going here at the quilt shop, and things need to be fluffed and floofed and all the things. Yeah. So that's what needed to happen here. Sophie. Are we done? Have we settled ourselves? Have we? You're such a fluff. You good? Yeah. I know, right? Listen, Mom. She's like that too. The spot right beside my bed too. She's constantly fluffing because I give her a few blankets. You know, then she's got her bed and then she's got her blankets. Right? Spoiled. Yeah, sorry. Love my ears. Absolutely love my ears. Like they were just made for me too. You know, like just makes them that much more special. And they didn't get heavy to wear at all. They were nice up there. I mean, flaps down wherever. You don't care, right? Yeah, it was snowing with sewing notions on the ears. Exactly. All the fun stuff. All the fun stuff. Yeah, so they were definitely a lovely gift from Lois's daughter to us. And then we had 2 shirts, quilting. Oh my gosh, what was the one that you got us, Allison? Quilting. Forget. And then we had Stylish Stitchers Untamed, which were personal shirts that were crafted for us, again, by Lois's daughter. Do laundry? Yeah, I know, I got it too. I didn't want to do it minus whatever weather, just in case. Okay, so we got that and that. I feel like I got a knot here somewhere. Where did we go? Uh-oh. We do. We have a little tiny knot here. Okay, let's see if we can work this one out. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, worked it out. Quilting is the fabric of my life. There we go. Thank you. I just couldn't remember. I apologize. So here. That's a 3-stitch and then a 2-stitch right at the very end. The middle comes out. I'm working on laundry now just in case the power goes out. Uh-oh. And then 2 more right there. And one of the best things about these designs, you can turn it in any which way direction you need it to be for you to work on, right? Like that's kind of a funky little symbol right there. Okay. We want to tie off at the back here, so we're just going to slip our stitches under a few of our little loops at the back here. Come in with the snips. Work our way in the other directions. First, check off what we've done so far. This happens to be a really cool highlighter. It's got like a wider angle on one end, and then, surprise, is a small tip on the other end. Okay. So now we're kind of like at this section. So we can start with the 3 and then the 2, and then we're building it out. Okay. Take care there, Kelly. Enjoy your haircut. Have a good walk. Have fun. Stay out of trouble. Hopefully if the weather permits, see you Saturday. Go through so many highlighters. Do you? Oh, from all your patterns too there, Colleen? She does tiny stuff too. Colleen does really tiny stuff. And with your cross stitching, you enter a lot of contests, don't you? Or do you? Because I've seen a few of your beautiful, beautiful pieces. Intricate and small. Some places across town don't have electricity. Oh, really? What's going on? Just storms? It's just the way the weather's been? Sophie wants a treat. Oh, when she gets back up again, I missed that, Pat Ada, and she's already snug as a tug. So I will, I promise, Pat, I will get her a treat when she gets up. Okay. Enter the county fair. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All the way across, right. Yeah, I don't even know if there is any fairs here. I should look. I haven't even. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving my little hoodie here. Sure. So much warmth, so comfortable. Actually, I work quite often. If I was chilly when I first went to bed, I'd kind of lay it over me as like a little extra blanket, and then curl up like the hood like underneath my cheek. Yeah, but nobody was hurt. Nobody was hurt in that June. The one that flipped over. Yeah, but nobody was hurt in that, so that's good. That's good. It was a Delta Airlines. Yeah, I saw that too. As it landed, it caught fire and spun out and flipped over. So I was watching the news report on that this morning. It's a Huggy hoodie. It totally is. I totally feel like a Huggy hoodie. Or is that really what it's called? Because I just feel like it's a big hug from you all the time. So in the end, what we've checked off here or colored off here should represent exactly what we have stitched on here. Some projects are small, some projects are big. This is probably one of my bigger projects I've ever accomplished. So, because it's going to be like 30 by 30 or at least 29 by 29 minus. And that's the biggest one I've taken on. Other than that, it's been Pop's big dragon that he has in the office. And then the other bigger one that I had was the owls that I did a few years ago. So the 3 owls and their little, I got the red owl, the yellow owl, the blue owl, and the green owl. They're all so cute. Oh, Natalia, hello, welcome in. I heard on our news that there was one of the passengers in critical. From my understanding, from what I read it or in the post. Well, I guess no one died. Let's just put it that way. So, yeah, but it was a whole flip over. I can't imagine that, trying to unbuckle yourself when you're hanging upside down. I mean, it's not like the ceiling of the aircraft is a soft landing, you know, when you're upside down. So. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. I mean, like that plane crash in the Black Ops helicopter, you know, like how does Bibbidi Bob not know where, you know, Joe over there? How come they not know where each other are? That there's radar for a reason? That one baffles me. Yes, sending all hugs to Miss Charlotte. Big hugs. Hi everyone, back home, and I'm saying it is still an empty house. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry she passed away. It's hard losing a pet, and it's hard losing, because it's a loved one. It truly is. It truly is a loved one, you know. And it's really hard to get over those moments. We are here, and we're stitching together. Stitching together. Going back and forth while doing dishes. Our son's flight out of Halifax was canceled, and he stayed in Truro for the night, then drove through the Sunday storm to Miramichi, New Brunswick. Yeah, it has not been nice, cryo time. I totally agree to that. Like I said, nobody's left anywhere for days. The only reason, actually no, I left the other day to go get chicken feed, and that was the only reason why I left, was to go get chicken feed, because I'm like, the chickens need food. I need to go and work my way there to get what they need, because that's not fair to them. So yes, exactly. We love our pet babies. They're our buddies, right? We're all sending you big hugs there, Charlotte. It might make a great center quilt block. Oh, this one? Oh, definitely. Because it even has a nice, even just this itself. You just did that yourself. And then you had like a little baby announcement on the side, or a couple's wedding announcement, or like, just their name and their date, or, name on, I don't know. You could do, and it doesn't have to be too fancy. At least you got an idea to start with, right? You got something. Can zip it up any way you like. Now, when you're in for this project, you got to be in for like a lot of skeins. So, if you have a lot to spare, like I do, then go for it, because I certainly do. Okay, so we got the 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to work our way out towards the little end of the design here on this. Cross that. Like at the side of the shop, there's like a 4-foot snowdrift. You finally put your first stitch in. What? Look at all what I got done. She's been busy. And then, like in other parts, it's just, been wind blowing. It's just a sheet of ice. And the wind is blowing it, so it's a nice, shiny, polished. Right around where the fruit trees are, it looks like a skating rink. The way the light reflects off of it, it looks like a skating rink. Okay, now I just need 2 stitches. Here's hoping I'll have enough to finish this little section. Tail's getting short. Whew. Okay, all right, look at that. Just enough. Back to work for me. I'm actually wearing a long sleeve shirt today. What? You stay warm and enjoy the rest of you too there, Linda. Big hugs. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Appreciate you. Forgot to ask you what you were having for lunch. Or if you'd mentioned it, I forgot. I didn't see it. Okay, tie that up at the back there. Do a little trim. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Flip her over. Grab another string. Hello there, Linda Lindsay. How you doing? Welcome. Never too late. Never too late. Party. Did you bring the snacks? Fold it over. Squish the little hoops through. Come on. There we go. Bubble and squeak for tea. Yummo with fried egg and baked beans. Oh, I don't know what we're having. I think the boys might, oh, I got a crack in my nail. Oh no. I think the boys are having ground beef and I'm having like leftover chicken. I think so. I know, fun and exciting, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna flip my canvas around here so I can just work my way in the direction towards me instead of trying to reach so far across. Okay. And again, on this one, we need 3 stitches. And of course, as we start off, it's a long tail, so we want to make sure we're coming all the way up with our stitch, our thread, pulling it just snugly, not yanking it. I find that when I first started plastic canvas, I would yank on the thread, so it would pull in. It would pull in every time. Oh, I may have to change that because that's hooking on that now. Hold on. Just gonna spin this around here. If I can. Nope. Put that there. Trophy. It's a big deal for me to actually commit to a top left start. Got the fabric cut and size. Reviewed the Uversol threads and organized my area. Ready. She's good to go. Okay, just turning my hoop so I'm not catching my thread because I pull to the left all the time. Okay, pop you back in. Come on. Come on, eh? Yeah, there's still times I, very much miss Mr. Clive. And it's almost been 5 years. Come Marcus's birthday. Oh, no, sorry, that was my mom who passed away. Sorry, come May, it will be 5 years for Mr. Clive. So, and then, and it doesn't seem like it's been very long, and yet it seems like a lifetime ago too. Is that silk thread? No. Oh, sorry. Sorry, not talking to me. Sorry, ignore that. Not talking to me. All right, let's do the little foldy to keep my edges in. Okay, little fold and roll. They see me folding and rolling. They see me stitching. Silk threads? I wouldn't know. I don't think I've ever used silk threads. Ooh, yes. Nice. Fancy. Okay, let's go back here. Okay. And we're just repeating the same little design. Right background. We've got a little bit of fluff. Oh, thank you, Math Geek. I hope you have a fantastic time hanging out with Balloonist and Phoenix and everybody else you're going to see and meet, greet. Can't wait to hear all the stories. If you got time, Zoom is open tomorrow. Okay? If you got time to spare. Oh, I did that wrong. I did. Hold on. Back it up. Beep. Got too excited. Start stitching where I shouldn't have been stitching. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. Now we're on track. At least it was only a couple. There. Now this goes all the way across. Okay, well, it'll be open. It'll be open. I'm going to start the flowers. That'll go in each corner of the quilt top for the member quilt. It's awesome. This one here. And if you did this one just a little bit longer, you could turn it into a cross. You know what I mean? I'll take care there, Connie. Have a good one. What are you giggling about there, Silex? Makes me think there's trouble. Trouble is brewing. Is Florida cold for you, Silex? I only definitely have used DMC CXE. I have seen some beautiful hangs of some. Oh yeah, the designer has floss settings. So hey, go for it. Especially when it comes to something like the Lord's Prayer, right? Our Father, who art in heaven. Yeah, I hope you guys have a really good time together. Even just doing this little center symbol on a little canvas, and then, you know, making it like a little square or in the shape of something, you know, cute and adorable, it becomes a ornament, whether it's a Christmas tree ornament or just something that, you know, hangs around the house or something, right? There's so many different things you could do with cross stitch. And it's a fun, very convenient, very portable, and I wouldn't think too overly expensive in regards to some other projects. You know, you can buy, obviously, let's say this project's going to take 27 skeins of thread, okay? At, say, most places about $1.25 a skein. So let's say $34 for thread, okay? And then my canvas, I paid $12 for it. So what we're 40, 45, 47 right now. And then the pattern was free. And a pack of needles, about a couple bucks. So, you know, $50, you have yourself many, many, many hours of entertainment and a beautiful project in the end that you did yourself. And you had fun. Whether you keep it, turn it into a pillow, or, you know, your family existence since, you know, 1942 or something like that. It's just something fun and nice. I've never done anything quite like this one, so I'm super excited to see it all come to fruition. Yeah, well, the fancy stuff, right? Yeah, hand-dyed fabrics and fancy flosses. Silk like butter, yeah. That's probably why a lot of people love it. And you're using a linen, aren't you, Allison? Allison's stitch work is all over her house, and it is so beautiful to see it. I love, you know, from the bathroom, little beach scenes, to things in the kitchen, to, you know, things on the hallway, and little girl in a cute little dress, you know, represents her daughter Elizabeth that passed away. Like, it's just so cute, and I just absolutely love everything, seeing everything. There's such a connection to it. Get my dishes done in case power goes out. What happened there, June? I think you need to refresh. Could somebody type refresh June in the chat? Because she said something about ears earlier, and I was kind of confused. So I used Cosmos thread when I did the gingerbread houses. Oh, Cosmos. I'll have to look that up. I have used Caron water lily silk, and they glide through the fabric beautifully. Oh. Hello, Suzanne Taylor. How you doing? This beautiful piece I saw Brenda's finish on her YouTube. I think it was last episode. Oh, is that the Lord's Prayer I love to sew? Is that the one? There is a chatelaine chart that I would love to stitch one day, but the kit is at, whoa! Wow, 200 pounds? What? I have been watching it, how to make the velvet silk flowers, the Shishiko stitching. Oh, I love that. I have a black jacket I'd like to stitch up like that. Some fancy fun stitches. Yes, 32 count linen fabrics by Stephanie in Vanilla Latte. Ooh, Vanilla Latte. And that is the thing. If you didn't like the color of this canvas, you could do a tea dye to it. You could add some Kool-Aid to a big tub of, you know, and dye it that way. You can, there's other ways of dyeing things. Just be careful that you want to make sure you set it with some vinegar, because last thing you want to do is after you're done your whole project and you go to wash it, and then everything just kind of bleeds right into, you know, maybe your lighter colored threads or something like that. You'd be all angry eyes. I know you would be all angry eyes. It's freezing, but the sun is shining, so it's all good. It's kind of that same way here. You can see the trees moving at the side of the camera there. But it is definitely a breezy here. And it has been for so long. Like Sunday when it literally stopped being breezy for like maybe 5 or 6 hours, it was just such a reprieve. Just go, oh, wow. You don't realize how intense everything it makes it when it's just blowing so much. Back to dishes. I know I got to do pots and pans in the house. My least favorite. My least favorite. I think it's just cold out. It's not sunny out, no wind. That's all I can think of. Hey, hello there, Miss Nadine. How you doing? Happy to see you, my dear. Happy to see you. We're going to be high of 70 Fahrenheit. I think we're 12. Hold on. What's our weather today? 19. I'm sorry. We're 19 Fahrenheit right now. That's without the wind chill, and it's definitely a chilly out there. So. Oh, sorry. Hope you're doing okay there, Miss Nadine. You're staying warm. We're, hold on, today we're supposed to get snow, Wednesday snow, Thursday snow, Friday no snow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday snow. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes we get some, sometimes it just blows away. As long as it's not the freezing rain and ice pellets that we had for a few days, I'm okay with that. Doesn't that look cute? We did the center. We did the center. Thank you, Suzanne. Appreciate it. 19 here. Also don't think the snow will melt till May. I don't think it's going for a while here either. It's just so cold. I mean, the snow's melted off the roof because we have a steel roof. So, oh, and we finished off this way too. Letting us go. I did have a bunch, didn't even check it off. Look at me, such a rebel. Such a rebel. Oh. Holy. There we go. So now our representation of what we've done over here should be over here. Okay, just a bit cool. Alright, so now what I want to do is work my way out on these, like I say, if this was north, south, east, and west, north, south, east, and west, well, I want to go northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. We want to kind of branch our way out that way. Okay, gotta say, can't wait for warmer weather. Yeah, you and I both. You and I both. So, I hear you. Sorry, I just ripped my nail right off. Let's pick our needle. Okay. And we want to come out on one of these little angles here. Okay, so that's at the point, and we want to work our way. Hello, Ann. How you doing? There could be a section of your roof that is hitting with the wind. We kind of thought of that too. That was actually something I said to the boys the other night there, Ann. Maybe it is. But then we also thought if it was that, it would do more of a flapping, right? So, but that just means we got to get like a scissor lift or scaffolding and just look over the whole roof too. So, but we can't do that until spring. I've been lurking while folding a month's worth of clothes. Oh my gosh, Joyce. I hear you. Both Pop and I, when we got back from our trip, like literally stuff was still left in suitcases. The chair in the bedroom got covered with stuff. It was just kind of like, all right, we need to find the chair, you know, because we just need to, you know, we need to tidy up around here. So now I'm going to work my way down this way on this one. Yeah, we're gonna have to find what is making all that racket, because it can't be good for the house. I mean, seriously, it can't be good for the house. So. I'm just gonna work one row at a time as I stitch it. I'm gonna finish crossing it back off and go back and forth, because it kind of comes out this way, but also kind of goes around. So I just want to come out here and do all this like with the dark, and then this is all dark, and then this is what's going to come in and be the lighter one. So I just kind of want to make sure I'm doing a nice little angle out here. You would think so. I hate weird noises that I've been trying to... Oh, I so appreciate it. Honest to goodness, I so do, because it has baffled us, and we've been listening to it for months now. So, and like I said, it only just started to happen, like just as, you know, summer into fall. And I'm trying to think, okay, what did we do downstairs that would have changed things, right? So, and especially when it's so unsettling to Sophie, I just really want to solve it as soon as possible, right? Because if it causes her anxiety and issues, it's causing me anxiety and issues, because she's, you know, panting and stressing and hiding under my desk, and you know, and I'm not mean to her. I'm just trying to console her, and I'm just saying, you know, everything's okay, and you know, petting her and telling her she's a good girl, you know, even though I know she's scared. Like, I can feel it, right? I can feel it in her little chest. But maybe we might have to. It's the wind. And as soon as it starts banging and crashing things, she's like, forget it, I'm out of here. You know, I let her out the other night, because she got all like pantsy and antsy and everything else like that. So I let her out, and she wouldn't come back for a while. I thought, oh my gosh, it's like she just like take it off. It's like she done. She out of here. Like she kaput's kapazzo. Like, what's going on? I wasn't sure if she was coming back. We mean to let you know that I received my clock pattern week before last. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward. Oh, you're welcome there, Joyce. Finally, I'm glad people were receiving them. Tammy from the Siberian Wind got hers as well. Pop was watching her video when she was telling everybody that she got mail, which was awesome. Okay, now I want to make sure this is the light red coming up in here, or do I just want to go from curve to curve? You know what? I think I'm just gonna, just for my mental stability. I know, I said that out loud. I'm gonna do the whole line. I know, I feel so bad for her, you know? Thank you, Pat. It's really nice. I have no idea what number it is, because it's, oh, maybe I do. Maybe I lied. No, I don't. It's got nothing. I don't even know where, I don't think I have these clear plastic ones, so I'm sure I got it from somebody. So, yeah, because there's no number on this one. I just thought, oh, that'd be a nice little start, because if I wanted to do it like in a rainbow effect, not maybe like necessarily red, orange, yellow, green, blue, but, you know, some colorful effects throughout the whole project, this would be like a nice, good start. So, okay, so where we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we want to go 11 over it. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Now this stitch should line up with the one just shy of there. Yes, it does. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we'll cross this. Did I miss anybody coming in? Hi, and how are you? An exclamation mystery for a link to the free copy of this pattern done by Fox and Rabbit. It's an Australian company. They have a free month stitch along, and this is the center part of the pattern, and it's like building it up. It looks like it's a garden. In fact, it's called cloister garden. I don't even know how you say that. How would you say that? Anyways, it's a nice little garden one, and I'm like, ooh, I'm loving that. Okay, and now I'm going to do the straight down here, and then we'll work in there. So let's make sure I have the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and again 11. This stitch should end up right on that one. Perfect. Backtrack. Making scrambled eggs, cheese, and bacon panini to enjoy while watching the stream. Who's with me? Heck yeah! I made scrambled eggs, bacon, and warmed up baby cheese croissant for Papa and I for breakfast. That was our breakfast. I've got a leftover calzone from dinner last night, which was chicken, asparagus, and shrimp for me. And the boys had pepperoni. Oops, where did I go with that stitch? They had pepperoni and cheese, and Pop took some of my chicken breast to put in his calzone. Calzone or panzerotti, what do you guys call them? They're just pretty much like a stuffed pizza crust, or pizza, makes like a half moon. It's like a pie, like a little handheld pie. That looks cute. There we go. Look, it's a fleur. I made a fleur. I had oatmeal toast. Oh, there we go. What's your favorite oatmeal there, June? Do you like big oats? Okay, now I wanted to come up the center here. Okay, so here. Where are you? Come on, yeah. 1. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got quite a ways. Gonna have to get a new thread soon. Let's see if we get one more out of it. Just okay. We'll tie it off at the back. Had a warmed honey bun, but thanks. Warmed honey bun? What's a honey bun? Is that like a donut? Honey bun, you're gonna get me with the honey bun. Okay. Nice. Look at us. We're making some progress today, people. Really? Has it been 2 hours? Okay, I don't believe it. I'm still sticking around for a little bit. Anybody else still with me? I know we only usually do 2 hours, but how about we go like another hour today? I'm so excited about doing this, working on this. Looks so pretty. If you got things to do, I totally understand. But I'm happy anybody else can come hang out. PC. Remember, mystery. Okay, we got the. Did we get that in the? No, I guess we didn't. Exclamation mystery is a copy to this repattern. So. All together, no space. Grab the hoops. Oh, what? What? Hold on. Oh, having a moment here. I'm excited to report that the green fabric that I ordered from the Fox and Rabbit Mystery So Long is going to be delivered to. Nice! Awesome! You're with the thank you. Alright. I'm having a good time here, so, and if I go into the house, I'm not coming back out. Just saying. It's a sheet of ice out there. I tippy-toed and then had to break into the shop with all the ice. So if I'm going in, I am not coming back out. In fact, I'm going to take the laptop in with me in case it's so bad I can't come out for the Zoom tomorrow. Zoom will be in my house and I'll be working on something else. Honey bun is kind of like a cinnamon roll, just not with all the icing. Oh, okay, so like just a cinnamon bun sort of thing. I'm here under my quilt. I'm good for a while. All snuggy tuggy. 2 new starts in one day. Just maybe. We might have to document this there, Tracy Provis. And how are you feeling there, Marie France? How is your progressing? How's you coming along? I do. Actually, it made me think even more so. You know how you tie we were going to put a rope at the house and a rope at the shop, and I could hold because sometimes you can't see when it's so blizzardy out. So I definitely could have used that to get myself as to like shuffle, because I was literally taking the tiniest little baby steps. And I'm yelling for Sophie the whole time. Come on, Sophie, come on, because she was out rough and running out doing her business and stuff like that. But I didn't want her taking me out either, so that I wanted to hear her. And she was actually slipping and sliding as she came around the house to try and run towards the shop. She was doing like some, but it was funny. I'm like, whoa, okay. Me too. I hate going outside in this weather. I have to change my doctor's appointment to warmer weather. Still slowly? You'll get there. You'll get there. Just takes time. Perfection takes time, my dear. Okay, let's scribble off where we have accomplished so far so we don't lose track. We like a good shiny object here. How far did I get? 2, 3. Here. 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay. Honey buns are good as are just as good. Oh, okay. Do we have honey buns here, Peter? Because I'm lost now. I don't remember seeing these honey buns. Who makes them, or where can I get one? Stat. Need me a honey bun? Stat. Yes, totally. She was trying to get some traction, but you can see she was just like, and the look on her face was like, whoa. I'm like, don't you run into me. I'm barely standing up on my own right now. Don't you bump. Honey buns are so good. I used to buy one almost daily. Where can we get them? Yeah, she'll note it down by Allison's progression. Do you seriously have one, Tracy? That's so funny if you do. You should keep a track of you, Allison. Somehow I feel like somebody's watching me. Ain't no fantasy. Oh. Somehow I feel like somebody's stalking me. Don't play tricks on me. No. Honey buns are great warm. See, now I'm needing one. Now I'm gonna need me a honey bun in my life. I may have to go make some. Maybe that's what it is. Marshall is burying the balls in the snow. It's so deep he disappears at times. Yeah, he's a good snow dog though. It's awesome. I don't think I could keep up. It would be too funny. You get these daily. So Allison, what'd you do today? Not realizing Tracy's documenting it in her notebook. And what else did you do? And okay, and how far did you get on that project? Mine is in Flow Stitchy drawer. Are you going to help out Katie tomorrow? Are you still on for your Wednesdays helping Katie with the twins? Okay, so let's just double check. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, okay. Whew. Whew. Little Debbie makes them. They are sweet and great warmed. I'll have to look for them. Little Debbie. I'm sure I could probably find. I just haven't gone looking. Is there a good cross stitch app where you could keep track of your projects easy? There's a couple ladies do that in the chat there, Pat Ada. So ladies, I'm calling you out. What apps do you use? And you could help Pat Ada with her stitching and their progress. Okay. So which apps do you use and where could she find them? Might sneak my dogs. Well, she isn't looking. Yeah, right. That's. I will get to that one eventually. I think my list is full up for this year, especially when I got big dreams. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, I forgot we weren't watching the project. I apologize. So now, if you want to note that when the Stylist Stitchers are going to be on The Price is Right, so far that we know of, it is the March 12th show. Okay, so wherever you can catch your prices right. Hey there, Melanie, welcome in. According to Google, the Great British Shop in Halifax has some honey buns. Oh, that's a long way to get honey buns, but I could definitely give her a go. Pattern Keeper is Android. I use Markup on Mac. There we go. Yeah, depending on what you're using. Don't have a Mac. Okay, that's what I mean. Like, there's Android, there's Mac, there's for your phone, there's for your PC. It all depends on what you're doing. Okay, so now we need. Let's check ourselves off here. Let's check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. We gonna check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3. Let's get those 3, and then it looks like we're making some sort of shape. Looks like a key or something. Looks like a key. Key head. Okay, so that's 1, 2. And then this one, we need to put 3 stitches in. This one. devices is Apple and iOS. Tracy, I might sneak my aquarium out while you're not looking. There we go. I can't get to grips with markup. I have markup X or RXP on my iPad. Sorry, not familiar with Nova Scotia town, so I don't know what it would be close to you. Oh, no worries there, Tracy H. It's okay. I'm near Pictou, way up the north, kind of easty. Pictou County. New Glasgow would be the closest big city to me. That's about 20 minutes away. And they have about 40,000 people. But then New Glasgow, it really consists of Stellarton, Westville, New Glasgow, and Trenton. So there's like four places that kind of make up New Glasgow. Okay, now I want to go 4 that way. Yes. Cross it as we go. Wait till armor's up, you get your honey buns. And they freeze, so you... Oh, there we go. Nice. Nice. I may just have to look up a recipe. See if I can make my own little honey buns. When we went traveling the first time to Ontario, and Marcus was concerned about Kent's blood or sugar consistency with his diabetes, that he went and bought him some gourmet honey. So if anything, it was like the best of the best honey. So if he had to have a little bit of sugar, it was some honey instead of. It was cute. So I have some really nice gourmet honey somewhere. We didn't end up using it, which was good. But it was nice to know that if he felt like he was crashing or something like that, we had something sweet in the car. That, wasn't chocolate or anything else like that. It was just some good natural honey. It's not all Walmart stock. He's same stuff. What? Not all Walmart stock. The same stuff. Oh, okay. You're talking about the honey buns. I think you can. It might even be better than the ones you buy. Oh, probably. I'll have to see if there is a recipe. See if there is. I'm willing to experiment. Uh-oh. Where did I go? Where did I go? I went too far. Hello. Where am I? I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I've been. I'm a crazy lunatic. The eyeballs. Tracy's looking at you, Lori. I've seen those eyeballs. I know exactly what they look like. Too funny. Okay, so I'm going to have 2 stitches to the front. We're doing a really kind of funky pattern here. It kind of looks like a heart, but it also kind of looks like the end of a key as well, sort of thing. Okay, so here, I'm going to have to start marking this or I'm going to lose myself real quick. Okay, so we've got these guys, these guys, these guys, these guys. Right? That's wrong in there. I already made a mistake. So there we go. Unstitch. Oh, that's not the way it went. There we go. Okay. Unstitch a couple of stitches. There we go. Okay,
I went in the wrong direction. I should have went this way. Okay, so this, and then this. Okay. They still do here in Indiana. Oh, what did I miss? They used to carry them in convenience stores and the snack aisle, but not sure anymore. Oh, I'll have to look. Now I'm curious. I'll go see if I can put them on my next Walmart order. Actually, I don't want anybody in the driveway just because it literally is a sheet of ice. That's why we haven't ordered any groceries. I do got to go get some stuff though. So I don't want to go. It's crazy out there. Actually, it's fine past the end of the driveway. It's just the driveway that's a mess. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, now we want to go up. We want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. 1, 2. I'm a diabetic. I use stevia instead of sugar. My daughter is a pastry chef. We have been working on alternatives for those sweet things. Tell Pop after not having sugar, it goes too sweet to eat. Oh, I bet. Yeah, the sweetest thing that he has now is like literally sugar-free jam. That's the sweetest thing that he has at the moment.
And Marcus, I love my kids so much. You know, I was eating melon this morning and I was looking at the strawberries, and he goes and hold on. This kid, I tell you, I must be an okay parent for the way this kid treats me. He went and peeled me strawberries so I wouldn't have the seeds. He peeled the seeds of the strawberries off for me. That's some love. Right? He shared it with me. I know. I can't have seeds, so he peeled the seeds off for me because the Crohn's disease does not like it. I was like, so sweet. I'm like, dude. I didn't say anything. I just kind of eyed them. I was like, well, I did get I buy the berries all the time just because I can't have them, right? So, yeah. So I was munching on the melon, being fine with the melon, and yeah, that was so nice of him. Such a good kid. I did something right once. Yeah, just before I was heading downstairs, and I was letting him kind of finish up in the kitchen first because I didn't have to rush. I was waiting for the shop to heat up, and Kit was still in the shower, sort of thing. So it was kind of like, whatever. I'll just do what I got to do, and he chops off these peeled strawberries for me. He is such a great kid. He really is. It is very sweet. I know, it was like, why is he peeling strawberries? Honestly, it's because of the Crohn's. They don't like you having seeds. Unfortunately, it's like a little pock marking on the inside, and the seeds just get finding the little spots. And last thing I need is strawberries and raspberries growing out of me. I mean, I am enough fertilizer, but we don't really need them growing. I grow my own fruit right here. I know. All right, we're going to work up this way so I can set myself straight on this pattern here. It's a weird little shape that's going on here. Eventually we will get there. I'm just trying to give myself the best way to get there. I got enough fertilizer in me to make everything grow.
here. Here. Next underneath is a 3. 1, 2. That reminds me, I gotta take a chicken from our freezer. Our homegrown chickens. Toss that in the oven. We can make some chicken and dumplings tomorrow night with any leftovers. Okay, so there. Here. Is that right? Yep. Chicken and dumplings. Oh yeah, I like my chicken and dumplings. Okay, there's 2 types of dumplings, which I knew of, but didn't, I guess, quite clue into all at the same time. So there's the ones where you kind of plop it on top of the stew and they kind of just like rise up on top, or the ones that you make and then you slice like as if it was a noodle sort of thing, or chunks of noodle thing, and then toss those into it while it's cooking. So I like both. I like to actually have the ones that go on the top, and usually put a little cheese and sometimes like herbs or something in there. So, and then they taste really good. That's my favorite. But there was a recipe that I was suggested a few years ago, somebody's chicken and dumpling recipe, and it was of the ones you kind of chop up and put in like as if it was a noodle. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I tried it and it was okay. I used frozen dumplings. Mary B's Walmart. I didn't even heard of frozen dumplings before. What? Hold on, where's my sticks? Does the second one? I wish my kids were more like Marcus. They only call or come over when they want something. I have to bribe them with food or money to get them to help me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Marcus has always been such a good kid. I don't know what I did. I'm going to say he was raised by the environment, because it clearly couldn't have been me. I'm kidding. I don't know. I think more so, I think since we moved here, it's just more about mutual respect. You know, I respect him in his space, and it's not our house with him living with us. Or like Kent and I's house with him living with us. It's our house. It's all 3 of our houses together, right? Like we all made that choice to move and try to go for something bigger and, you know, and where we wanted it, instead of a place that nobody was happy. So. Okay, so there and there. Now we got to come down here. For 2 stitches. And then we need to come right here for 1. That's the very tippy tip. That's like the southeast corner. You see what I mean? Kind of looks like it maybe the edge of a key or something. It looks kind of neat. Here and here. Wow, look at that. There. That's kind of cute. I haven't had chicken and dumplings in a long time. What time's dinner? It'll be like lunchtime for you there, Balloonist, but come on over. I make my dumplings. Yeah, I make my tuna. I don't think I've ever bought any. I use GF pancake mix for my dumplings. Love the fluffy on the top. Yeah, I like the fluffy. My paternal grandma Sally was famous for her dumplings, also famous for the floury mess. She was the second sort. Yeah, into the whole pie or the whole stew or something like that. That's called home. What do you mean there, cryo time? What did I miss?
raised with respect, it shows in the things he did. Oh, well, and that's it too. Like, I tried to, you know, because I was trying to give him not necessarily what I didn't get as a kid, but, you know, more than what I got as a kid. You know what I mean? But I think that's every parent, you know, they just want to give the best, right? When you're in a hurry. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Heavens for Bitsy. I just didn't know you could use like a pancake mix or something like that to make, or even have frozen dumplings. I know, right, June? We're all on it together, right? Oh, when you yes. Okay, I gotcha. That's when you call home. Yeah, definitely. And he's always more than willing to, you know, whatever we need or what have you. He's offered a couple times when we're like, ooh, like, oh boy, the electricity bill is a bit high, you know, or something like that. You know, well, we're trying to keep the chickens warm. We're also trying to keep their water from freezing, so electricity's going out to that. And he's offered like, oh, you know, because he only has like a set amount that he helps with, right? So, but he's offered to help with other things. We're like, no, you got your own things you need to do with your life too, so. Well, my mom will sometimes use biscuits in those little cans with the dough and just roll them out and slice for dough. Hey, that's a great idea, because it is just the same thing, right? Oh, gluten-free, GF. Okay, GF pancake mix. Okay, gotcha. I thought that was a name brand. Because they changed Aunt Jemima to something milling company. I'm like, what? Why did you change Aunt Jemima to milling company? Aunt Jemima's like classic. Come on now. Yeah, exactly, Cindy. We want our kids to have the best. Minus 12 here in Kansas. Good gravy. Good gravy, Roxanne. Whew. Is that Celsius? Or is that your Fahrenheit? Because if that's your Fahrenheit, I'm warmer than you are. Because we're 19. 18 or 19 Fahrenheit. So. You know, and when I make breakfast for Pop and I, if Marcus isn't on his breakfast already, or on the weekends, I'm always making, so there's extra lunches. If I'm making something for myself, I always make sure there's extra. If the boys want some, you know, so it's always, I always try to help look after them as much as they're looking after me, right, sort of thing. They are saying minus 12 for us tonight. No thanks. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Like even that right there. Even if you just had it like either way, you know, up or down, kind of looks like a turtle a little bit. I don't know. I have markup. I'll play around with it later. Nice. Awesome. Glad we got you going there. Miss Patita. Okay, now let's color in our bits. Okay, let's color our bits. It's a Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh, Roxanne. That's too cold. We had minus 31 with the wind chills the other night, and that was Celsius. So that was just too cold. Okay, now I'm going to work the one in the opposite direction. Just right in this way, just because it helps me mentally. You can do it any way that you like. Okay. It just helps keep me a little bit on track. I don't understand it. It's her name, and they called her Aunt, and it's Jemima. Like, I don't get it. Like, it's like Betty Crocker or Little Debbie or whatever. Like, I don't understand how it was offensive in any way, shape, or form. I never ever took it as offensive. Never thought of it as being offensive. It was a product name, like Johnson & Johnson and Dr. Urker and whatever. It's just a name. Be Bobby Lou Sue. Who cares? That is 82 degrees difference from our high today. Oh, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. We have reached a minus 6 with chill factor minus 14. The chicken's got another heater in the roost. Yeah, right? Tonight is going to be minus 21 Fahrenheit. I have a German Shepherd in 3 chinchillas, a German Shepherd just outside out. They're going, and I got a retriever. My chinchilla? I'm confused by that. I'm sorry. You prefer pattern keeper? Is that also like PC friendly, or is that do you have an Apple? Or I forget what you had. I know you had a little tablet thingy. Like Uncle Ben. Yeah. Oh, was changed, was it? Oh, I didn't realize Uncle Ben's was changed. Oh my. I heard the family wasn't happy. The name was honoring their mom, grandmother. I thought it was. I thought, like, I see nothing wrong with it. But hey, you know what? It's their family. If they felt that way, they're allowed to feel that way. You know. I just didn't understand it. Like, why change a good thing, buddy? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But once I figure out markup is a game changer. Oh, there you go. Nice. Glad it's working out. Okay, so that's that. And then we need 3. I did actually have a variegated black and red to start off with, and I was like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I was going to have enough to make it actually to do this whole thing. So I probably could have, but it's okay. I like it. Aunt Jemima always gave me a warm feeling seeing her on the package. Yeah, exactly, right? I brought the cheap tablet just for, okay. Because I want to change it so they can try and teach the younger generation nothing ever, and I never did understand that Aunt Jemima at one woman worked hard and was proud. Yeah, exactly. The Aunt Jemima brand began with the pancake mix created by the Pearl Milling Company in 1889. The brand character was based on a minstrel song and was portrayed by Nancy Green, a formerly enslaved woman. I think the image was the issue because of what it was based on. Okay. No, I can see that. I can see that. Family wasn't happy with the name change and wanted it to stay. And yeah, I can see both sides. You know, I can see both sides of it. Here, and we're going to go across 11, right? Yes. Yeah, because last time I did a Walmart grocery shop, they had pancake, the Pearl Milling Company, for like 2 for $6 or something like that. I'm like, oh, grab those because Marcus likes to make those for himself for breakfast, or since he realized how to make pancakes, which really isn't very hard. He's become a pancake connoisseur sort of thing. So I was like. And that's when I kind of really looked at the package and was like, wait a second, I know it's been a while since they changed it, but it's kind of like, it's weird. Makes you wonder why, but then you know now. 14 days away, Pancake Tuesday. Yeah, 2 weeks today. 2 weeks today, pancake. It's like the first Tuesday of March, right?
I've been buying Bob's Red Mill's gluten-free pancake mix. It's actually really good. What's it made with instead? Those are flour, but just different. All this name change and then some of the names given to kids these days. Bizarre, yeah. That's true. Hold on, let's check this. Let's check ourselves off here. We got this and this and this. Okay. One more. And of course, depends on what size of canvas you use for this project. Depends on how big it's going to be, right? Mostly rice flour. It's nice. Okay, that's good. We had pancakes and sausage for supper last night. I love having breakfast for dinner. I love having breakfast for dinner. It's one of my favorite things. Okay, so we're going to start there. So 1, 2, 3. 4. Track. Nice. They're closing? Oh, what do you mean closing? Hi, this is one of my favorite. Well, I love going out usually for breakfast. Is one of my favorite times to go out, but now I kind of just prefer it at home because it's usually I want things that unfortunately irritate my stomach while I'm out, like eggs and bacon. So unfortunately, it's like, oh, if we do go out, we go straight home afterwards. It's like if any stops we need to make, it's like planned. I need to know ahead of time because I'm not going for eggs and bacon then. All right, okay, let's need some tea. We're looking good though. It's kind of long. Hello, Michelle, the quilter. What's going on? And apparently some sorghum, flour, and tapioca. Yeah, it's like the binding agent, right? That makes sense. It's beautiful design. We loved breakfast for dinner too. Buried in snow today, over a foot in one day. Yikes. Yikes. I have about 3.5 feet in some sections, and then other sections it's bald just because of the way the wind goes. So it is what it is. You can see the kind of trees are moving on the right hand side of the camera there. So along the property line. So you can see the cows way, way back up there in the left-hand corner at the very, 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 very top along that tree line. There's a bunch of cows. See, I'm not a real person. AJ was introduced at the 1893 World Columbian Exposition in Chicago. First black corporate model. Interesting. I remember people taking the Aunt Jemima bottles, the big ones, and making lamps out of them. Yeah, I bet. I loved it when she used to talk to you while you ate your pancakes. Yeah, if you work that hard, put your name on something, then, go for it, right? Okay, let's check these off, too. Okay, take care there, Tracy Probus. Enjoy your bubble and squeak. Bubble and squeak. Okay, let's go back here. All right, it's got a pretty little pattern here so far. We're just going to make our way out in the other direction, exactly like we did that, and then eventually we'll get ourselves that way, and that'll be a bit done. I wouldn't say quite halfway, but it's a good start. It's They're in the kick in the pants, the frozen muckaluk. So. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's get the 12 in. Take care, Tracy Provis. Big hugs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, where are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 12. Let's just make sure we have the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so it's 13. Okay. I'm making chicken and dumplings tonight. Nice! Fantastic. I love chicken and dumplings. I think that we got beef for the boys, and I've got leftover chicken, so I'll take the chicken and I'll cook it, and then I can peel it apart tomorrow and make chicken and dumplings for dinner tomorrow. So I pretty much just chicken and fish. So that's usually what I eat. Okay, now we're gonna make our way do that little pattern that's up there, but down here. Cross. And then I have a different red that I'm going to incorporate for these little swirl parts here that you can see that. So you kind of, if you go and actually go exclamation mystery, and then click just on the January one, you can see it. When you click on the February, it has this one as well as the February. So it's including the month previously to the one that you have, right? Take care there, June Hansen. See you later. Big hugs. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of the day. Enjoy the sunshine. Stay out of trouble. I'm projecting. Can you see that? I just want to stay out of trouble, but I can't because it finds me and it calls me friend. Yes, exactly. Take care and have fun. Yeah, I heard Ontario got like a big dump of snow and the traffic was crazy, and it's quite the winter, that's for sure. It's been quite the winter. Like when we were away and Lois was showing us all the things that were happening like in New Orleans and Florida when they had the big, the big weather that, never ever see there before. Snow was on the beach and everything else like that. Like, what is going on? It's been definitely some crazy, wacky weather going on. Working our way down and around. Okay, we're going to go 3 more stitches this way. Do, 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 do. Did everybody have a good Valentine's Day? We didn't get to see you on Saturday because it was just so nasty here. There was just no way of keeping the heat on in the shop here. It was just impossible. I tried so hard. It was just not happening. It was pretty quiet around here. Like I said, it's just been massive weather and storms and everything else like that. So we didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything. We just kind of hunkered down. Just stayed safe. We're not like super big on the whole, you know, gotta go get chocolates and flowers and stuff. And it's not necessarily us. I did make the boys some chocolate chip cookies. That was a little earlier in the week, but they all got eaten. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3. My bridge stitch and spend some time. Oh yeah, that's the pretty one, isn't it? One of our roof valleys had at least 5 feet of buildup. Wow. Jeepers. The good thing about the snow is the dog is entertaining himself. It's hilarious, but we have to remember where the ball is at all times. Yeah, exactly. There's so many things that used to get lost in the snow in the yard. Throwing things for Sophie and she, you know, not bring it back, and then all of a sudden we find like 5 frisbees when it starts to melt. I'm like, that's where that went. Yes, that's where that went. Okay, now, here, this way. Gonna need a new thread soon. Cue the heater. Alright, gonna flip to the back and tuck in my threads. Okay. Oh, look, it's coming along. Bridge needs some loving. Just add up in there. A couple little slippity stitches. Trim off any long tails. And just to catch up, somebody had missed it from earlier. This is so far as my progress on my little lighthouse in a bottle. And then from last week's, we have this one here on black, my first time stitching on black. And that's what I've accomplished so far on that pattern. Where is the pattern for that one? It's a big one. It's called Stitcher's Paradise. It's quite large. So there's just part of it, okay? That's half. So I started in the center and worked my way up and around. And I did include a link last week when we did the stitch. So if you want to get a chance to find this, it's included in there. That is just if you go to the week before when I was working on it. It's just a Pinterest image. So if you just go literally look up lighthouse in a bottle, this will pop up. It's just a pixelated image where the colored spots are where things are, and that's it. So I just right-clicked it, saved it, and then I just pull it up on my screen when I need to, you know, start working on it. I never printed it because our printer doesn't want to work in color, and it would have been useless for me. If it had a shape on those images, it would have been a different story, but it's just a color. And there's different varieties of how you can set your lighthouse up. There's different
ones that people have sorted out. So I did a nice little fun stitch up here. It's just a half stitch, but I did like a chevron. It's so cute there, I love. So it is a good size. I mean, like, there's the size of my hand, right? So it's a good size. Be great for a bathroom. That's where I'm going to put ours. So, yeah. I have been trying to. I didn't, unfortunately, have all my stuff in the house when we had the nasty weather for a few days there. Because I would have loved to have worked on some of those. So, yeah, my goal is to get a lot more done this year of working on things. So, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun with them. The Stitcher's Paradise was a gift from Marie France, and I think we found it on Etsy for about $10, $10 or $15. It's from a Cross Stitchers magazine. I should. There's been a few of them that I was like, ooh, I should do that one. Ooh, I should do that one. It's not the first lighthouse I will do, so I'm excited for that. FYI, the pirate ship is included in my curtain. Nice. Awesome. The World of Cross Stitch magazine. Thank you, Miss Allison. Thank you very much. Yeah. And if you wanted a copy of this one, let me go do the thing because I don't know how to do much. Oops. If I know how to spell. And that's a copy for this one. I think. Yes, it is. The paper ball is lost in the snow. Oh no! Oh no! Let's check ourselves off and then continue to stitch. Okay. Let's check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. And I did get a couple more blocks done for the weekend project. Remember, we are giving that away. Hold on, here we go. I have my stacks of colors here. I have 56, 56 of the squares, the ones with the color in the center and then the square in the center, and they're flipped out. So I have 24 more to make. I do have some already cut and sewn together, so we will try our best to put all those blocks together this weekend coming up. Hold my fingers crossed that the weather's okay. And then we're going to be giving that away on the 1st of March, okay, that project. You need to have a project bag to take back and forth to the house with your stitching. Oh, I expected to come back out here on the Thursday, but the weather was so bad, so straight off, there was no way I could come back out here. So I should have, but I was in a rush to leave on the Wednesday because for one, I was hungry, and two, I had to go to the bathroom. So it was kind of, I'm out of here. Didn't think about it until I was already like, I wish I had some stitching I could do. And I do have a bag. I do have a bag to take back and forth. It just, my hands were full with other things, and I thought I was coming back out. Gonna run and get laundry finished. Y'all have good. You too, Tracy H. Big hugs to you. Big hugs to you. Thank you very much. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you very much. Oh, sorry. Where you going here, bud? Where you going, bud? There we go. I'm almost finished the quilt I started last Wednesday. Yes, you read that right. What? Holy moly. Look at you go, Cotton Eye Joe. That's wowzers. Something has inspired you. That's good. Somewhere wrong here.
These two should be in line for some reason. They're not. Oh, this one should be the one with the 4 on it. Oopsies. All right. That might be our sign to not do any more of this today. Hold on. Hey, we did over 3 hours. We did awesome. I think we did good. Let's check that out. Because we think we have a problem in here. Let's just do some calculations here. We've got that. We've got that. We've got that, that, and that. Go here. Go here. Go there. It's got a space. It is. I made it move it down there. Okay, it is. Is there? There have been top secrets going on in the Stitch tent this week. This last week. Top secret things. Oh no. And what would that be? Here, let's poke that out. There we go. Looks like it shouldn't have been too much. Are you at Katie's tomorrow, or are you gonna? Or obviously you got grandbabies to deal with. But feel free to join Zoom whenever you can. I will have to change the password because it was open to the public last week. So. A certain challenge, I suppose. A challenge. I have myself a challenge. I'm so far behind with this wintry wolf cross stitch. I started it with UL way back when you did the starter cross stitch. That has been, actually we're coming up on our 5 years. I think we just had our 5 years of cross stitch Tuesdays, because we started at the year of 2020 not knowing what was happening in 2020. Oh, thank you too, Elizabeth. You have as well as a great day. Appreciate you guys very much. Okay, I think I found my boo-boo. Did I find my boo-boo? I think I did. Yeah, I think we're okay. We're 3 hours and plus here, so I'm gonna tuck that there. I think we did a great accomplishment today. Check that out. We set up and we prepped ourselves. We picked our threads. We checked off where we've gotten to. That's very handy. Yeah, 5 years. It's been 5 years. Yeah, because we started it in 2020. And I've probably finished a good many projects. I like going small ones too. Like that, I think that's why I choose a smaller project sometimes. And like when it comes to big ones, like this year is a year of big projects. Like the Stitcher's Paradise and this one itself are really big projects. So I wanted to challenge myself a little bit more this year, and working instead of just, and not just focusing on 12 weeks of one quilt project, right? Mix it up a bit more this year. Get things in rotation so people aren't bored with seeing the same thing every week. Like what was it, 20 weeks of the Oz? People were done like literally after week 3 of watching me stitch it. Like a lot of people were like, forget, I'm out of here. So I want to keep people interested, bringing people in, having a good time and a good chat, right? That's what it's all about. I think I did really good. I'm quite happy with that. I'm not going to say it's not the end for today. I will probably take this one back in the house and work on it a little bit there, because it's more easier in my space to work at my desk. Finish off maybe the wave and work on a little bit of the background. I'm hoping to maybe finish that off next week. We'll have a finish next week, hopefully. And then I sign that and whatever I want to do for it. So. I love the red too there, Natalie. I do. It's like a nice plummy kind of, looks like a nice red wine sort of thing. So it's very pretty. I love it very much. Well, that's it. That's it. Slow, steady wins the race, right?
That's why there's no racing in this. We're just trying to make some progress, and I got to get things off my list, right? Because I have a long list of things I'd like to do, and if I don't work on them, I won't get them done. And if I don't put them in the like the progress, the routine, or the schedule, then they won't get worked on. So thank you, Pat Reamer Schneider. Appreciate you very much. All of you very, very much. Thank you very much for hanging out. This is the outside before we go. So not a lot, just a little wind. I'm going to take my very, very baby steps going back into the house. Because she's slippery out there. Other than that, we will hopefully see you on Saturday, if not tomorrow, for the Zoom. Which reminds me of taking in the laptop into the house, just in case. And we will put these blocks together on Saturday. Doing it our little... hey, Sapphire, thanks. Big hugs for the follow over on Twitch. And then we'll put all these together. So I have 56. I need 80 for the project. So that's what, 24-ish to go, right? Something like that. And go from there. So, okay. Thank you, Colleen. Appreciate that you guys over there on the Twitchy side, keeping me company. And can I highly suggest, if you ever get the opportunity to get yourself one of these, do so. I mean, it's a hug in itself. And then you got a really big snack pocket. Like Therapy. I carry so much of that. I love it. Absolutely love it. It was a gift. I got it from one of my friends when we met them in California. So, working on SP today. Got to catch up to you. Oh, Stitcher's Paradise. Nice. I may dabble at that a little bit this week, but if anything, I might just finish off the circle there, Pat Ada, and that'll be it. If anything, I'll probably just finish off the circle. It took me 2 times to get that circle right. So what I did is I started off a little bit from one of the letters and a little bit from the other letters, and I just made sure I was copacetically cool all the way up. So... you guys also have a great week. Thank you very much for hanging out. We will catch you on the next one. Enjoy your day. Right, Sophie? You going to say goodbye? Oh, no, she's out. She's totally out. As soon as I get moving and shutting off cameras and lights off, she wakes up, though. Working with Mike. Oh, Cutie Frame. Nice. Awesome. Very nice. Have a good time. Just download it. Yes. Download it if you can. Even if you may not do it this year, if you wait till next year, you're going to have to pay for it. So just as we keep going on, just download each month, put it to your stash to the side, and then when you get to it, it's all there for you. Okay? All right. Big hugs. We'll see you soon. Stay out of trouble. Hold on. Where's the end button? There it is.